Hello, everyone. We are on lecture 43 on C++ programming language. And on lecture 42, we talked about do while loop in C++. And in this lecture, which is lecture 43, we write some examples on do while loop. So let's write our first example on do while loop. And I want to write an example which also we wrote it in using while loop here. So we write here on do while loop. That is which we print numbers from 1 to 100. How we can write that program if we want to print out the number from 1 to 100. So here first we define a variable called integer I is equal to 1, and then we use do while loop. So we use do first, then open the bracket, and then inside the bracket, so we see out the I, and then we plus plus I, or we increase the value of I by 1. And at the end, we have, the while loop. So here, while like I is less than or equal to 100. So this is a program, which prints out, it just starts printing out from number 1 till 100. So let's run this program. As you can see, the output of this program is, let's go up. You see, it starts from 1 and it goes till 100. So if you can see here, first we initialize the I variable, which is our counter variable, and then in do while loop, first we have the do section. First, this section will be executed. It prints out the 1, and then I become plus plus. It's become 2. 2 is equal to less than 100 or equal to 100. Yes, it is. So then again, the condition become true. It goes again, print this 2, and then the I become 3, and again. So let's write another example using a do while loop. For example, instead of just printing 1, 2, 3 till 100, someone asked me to write a program which prints out the even numbers from 2 to 100. How we can do that? So we initially start the I here. Instead of 1, we start from 2. Yes. And now we, instead of I plus plus, which is like, I is equal to I plus 1. And instead of this one, we say I is equal to I plus 2. Yeah. So, and now we say till what? Till 100. So if we run this program, you see now we have, value 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And this is, we started from number 2 and we ended till number 100. And we only print out, the even numbers. So this is an example of, a do while loop. And in do while loop, the difference between while loop and do while loop is if the condition is even, the condition is false, it executes at least once. So for example, if we start the I from 200, then it see out 200, 200 become 202, and then here it checks the condition, and the condition at the end become false. If we run this program, we see it at least executed at least one time. Because first it execute the block of do, this block, and then at the end it checks, the condition. Even the condition is false, at least it will be executed at least one time. So that's the difference between do while loop and while loop. And if we start again this one from number 2, and if someone asks you, like, write a program which has the user the start number and the end number, and then it will print out, the numbers which I give you already that program, as assignments. So can you do that? Yes, it is easy. So for example, we want to print out, we ask from the user to, to enter the numbers, So we first define here like, integer start, and we say int. Even we can ask the user this step, if you want. But right now we just start and end, and we ask the user cout. Okay. Cout, I only ask the user enter the start number. Okay. Cn start, and then we ask the user enter the n number. Sorry. Cout enter the n number, and then the user enters cn end. And now here, what we do, we cout the start, and also we check at the end. Yeah, this is simple. And v instead of I plus 2, I just simply increased by 1. So now we ask the user, yes, no, it's more customizable. This program is more customized, like we ask the user to enter the start, enter the end, then we print out those numbers. So let's write here. It's asking me to, enter the start number. I say start from 100, enter the n number. So I say 120. If you can see, oh, no, this program should not be. We should check here, okay? Oh, we print out the star, but we have to, increase the star, not the I++. Because if we, increase the I++, it means we increase the value of I. In this case, because we customize, so we have to increase the value of, start plus plus, sorry. You can write start plus plus. And now we run our program. So it says start number, so enter like 100. And it says n number 120. But it's printing out. So let's stop it and let's, see what happens here. So we ask the user to enter the start number. So the user enters the start number, and then we ask the user to enter the n number. Cn, and we don't need this I. So cout, we start from start number, then we say start plus plus. So, and while I, we don't have I here, we should start. So sometimes you need to, when you write the program, so you may face, a lot of these issues during the program, but you need to check which part of the program you have to, see where which part of the program we have, we have, issues, or we have, mistake. So here in this case, because I was, I used I, so I didn't change that, but we have to change that to the start. So let's write again, let's run again. So for example, let's start from number 100, 120. Yes, that's correct now. Our program is now working. So it starts from number 100, it goes 102, 103. Even we can, we can ask the user to enter the steps, That's easy. So for example, if you want to enter the steps to more customize this program, so we write a variable called here step, and we ask the user here cout, enter the step number. And then we see end the step. And here, instead of start, we write start is equal to start plus step. Yeah. So for example, if we write like if we run the program now, ask me, I want to start from number, like number 2. And every time it should increase 4. Oh, it's the n number. So let's, for example, we put 50. And like the increase should be, 4. The step. And if you check, now our program is more customized. So it starts from 2, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus, 4, 18, the same. So we customize customize this program much more. So if you run again, if I ask you enter the start number, I start from number 10, and in the end number, I've got 100. And what is the increase? Like 5. If you check here now, you see you start from number 10, then it becomes 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 5, 25. Every time increase, number 5. The same way you can decrease, like you can reverse this loop, So this was our lecture 43, and this was some examples about do-while loop. I hope you understand the do-while loop concept, and see you on the next lecture, and thank you for watching.